Just 2-3 days back, I told you in a video about women's hypergamy and how important role value gap plays between men and women in order to maintain relationship or connection between them. And in the same video, I told you that as women keep growing up, they also keep on changing their aspirations, needs, wants. So, if you want to maintain your relevancy into the timeline of a woman, you need to make sure that you are keeping up with time. Because if you will fail in keeping up with time as woman is growing up, as she is growing in her age and as her aspirations, needs, wants, desires are changing, if she will not be able to fit you into her changing needs, changing aspirations, she will not be able to see any usability of yours in her life, because of which she will not depend on you anymore and she will not be able to see any value and worth of yours keeping you in her life. So most probably any such woman would leave you behind and she will find new people, new men for herself. So I suggested you in the video that it is very important that you keep on hustling, going out, working hard, simply to help yourself growing, progressing, so that you can keep up with time. So when you will keep up with time, the women will be able to see your relevancy into the changing aspirations and changing needs of hers, and she will keep you in her life. So actually this is one way of dealing with the entire situation. At the same time, I want to tell you one more strategy or one more trick which you can use to maintain your relevancy into the timeline of women, or to make a woman stay with you. Well, it may sound a bit dark to some of you, but it is actually a smart trick, a smart strategy which you can use to make sure that the woman stays with you and she does not puts you out of her life. So what you can do actually, of course, keep on working hard, keep on putting in effort in order to help yourself grow and progress with time. But you can also make sure that the woman who is depending on you or the woman who is with you, she does not grow. At least she does not grow enough to get better than you. Actually, this is one mistake which many of you men do because of your ignorance towards women's true nature. Simply because you are not aware about value gap, you are not aware about women's hypergamy. So many of you men, out of your love, you are using your money to make the woman better, simply because you are influenced by Bollywood's definition of love and you are ignorant towards women's true nature. You are doing this mistake of using your own money and then investing it into the woman to make her better without realizing your mistake, without realizing that women are naturally hypergamous and they can simply not live with any man who is at their level and who is at the level below to them. They simply resent any such men very naturally. And as soon as they find out that they have got better than the men and they do not depend on him anymore and they cannot see the usability of the man in their life anymore, they simply do not mind kicking him out of their life and moving up onto the ladder of life. And then they begin searching a better man for themselves who fit into their new lifestyle, who fit into their new aspiration, and who fit into their new needs and wants and desires. So another way of dealing with the problem of value gap and hypergamy is to make sure that the woman is not getting better than you. Moreover, never do the stupid mistake of using your money, your resources, and investing it into the woman to make her better than you. Because as soon as the woman will become better than you, she will kick you out of her life and she will move on and she will begin finding a better man for herself who fits into her new lifestyle, who fits into her new aspirations, needs, wants, and desires. Because in most of the cases, mostly, our nature, our inherent nature surpasses us In most of the cases, our natural instincts surpasses us and surpasses our mental ideas and whatever education we are taking from somewhere. So there might be people who are trying to educate women that they should not leave any such partner in all different situations, and they should be thankful to the men who are helping them grow and progress. But in reality, their nature is not like this. Their nature does not support this ideology. And in most of the cases, it is kind of impossible to surpass your own inherent nature. So it is kind of impossible for women to not leave you as soon as they get better than you. And you can see, and you must be hearing all these cases around you where men are using their money and resources to help a woman get better. And as soon as the woman gets better, she simply kicks the man out of her life and she finds a new man for themselves who fit into their new lifestyle and new aspirations. And they do it very ungratefully. Women are also naturally very ungrateful. Do not think ever that when you are helping a woman grow and get better with your money, with your resources, with your effort, she is going to be grateful to you and she is going to stay submissive to you through the entire life. No, it is not true. As soon as your usability will end into the life of a woman, and as soon as she will find out that she has surpassed you in abilities and proficiencies and competencies, and she has attained a better life for herself, she will very ungratefully kick you out of her life and she will find a new man for herself. So I want all of you boys to be aware about the women's natural hypergamy. I want you boys to be aware about the importance of value gap between you and the woman, and to make sure that the woman stays dependent on you, and to make sure that the hypergamy is taken care of, and to make sure that the value gap between you and the woman is maintained. Keep on hustling, going out and working hard to help yourself grow and get better with time, so that you can successfully keep up with time, and at the same time also make sure that the woman who is with you is not getting better than you. At least you do not do this stupid mistake of using your own money and resources to help her get better than you, because as soon as the woman will get better than you, as soon as she will find out that she has surpassed you in proficiencies, competencies, and in lifestyle, she will not mind very ungratefully kick you out of her life and finding a new man for herself as soon as she will find out that you are below to her and you are not up to the mark anymore for her. Her hypergamy will kick in, and the value gap between you and the woman will not be maintained anymore, because of which she will lose her interest in you, she will lose her attraction in you, she will lose her respect in you, and she will not be able to see any usability of yours in her life. She will not be able to see any worth of being with you anymore, and her hypergamy will kick in and she will simply kick you out of her life and move on and find a new and better man for herself. So the strategy which I wanted to share with you is this, that at least you do not use your own money and resources to make a woman who is with you better than you. Keep on helping her, keep on supporting her, but only to an extent that she does not get better than you. And you must also be hearing all these news around you where men are using their own money and resources and effort, and in fact many of them are sacrificing their own growth. Many of them are sacrificing their own growth simply to help the woman, without being aware about the reality of women and without being aware about the true nature of women. All of these men are doing this stupid mistake, and then they are paying the price for it. The woman, as soon as get better and ahead to him in her life, she very ungratefully kicks him out of her life. And this is what is going on. This is what women are doing. If you do not believe me, you can research around and you will be able to see many of these news roaming around on news portal, where all of these news are confirming women's hypergamy, women's value gap, and confirming this what I'm sharing with you, that women simply cannot live with men who are below to them, even when they are getting above to men, on the cost of men, on his money, on his resources, on his sacrifices. Still, their nature, their inherent nature surpasses them. The hypergamy kicks in, and the hypergamy always make them leave the man and find a new and better man for themselves. So, boys, never use your money and resources to help a woman get better than you, and never sacrifice your own growth for any woman. If you are able to make money in your life, keep on using that money to keep on getting better in your life. Always keep on using your money and your resources to help yourself keep on getting better in your life, because as long as you will keep on getting better, as long as you will be shining in your life, not only this woman who is with you, many other women will keep on getting attracted towards you simply because of the fact that you are shining in your life, and you will keep on getting opportunities with women. They all will be able to put value, they all will be able to see the worth of keeping you in their life, and they will keep on giving you opportunity simply for the fact that you are doing good in your life and you are getting better in your life and you are able to keep up with time in your life. So boys, never use your money and resources to help a woman get better than you. Never sacrifice your own growth for any woman. Never let a woman get better, and also never help a woman get better on your own cost. And always use your money, resources, connections, everything to help yourself to keep on getting better in your life, because as long as you will keep on getting better in your life and as long as you will shining in your life, not only one but multiple women will keep on getting attracted towards you and will keep on giving you opportunity simply to make sure that they have access to you and simply to make sure that they have your attention in their life.